Martin Tyler here with you as usual, and delighted to have the company of Alan Smith.
Thank you, Martin. It's a pleasure to be here.
The match today sees Fulham against Newcastle United.
I'm sure you're pleased at the start of a campaign that should see plenty of excitement. I mean, as for this team, I think they will feel that as well. There'll be a lot of hope that they can get promoted this season, and I don't see any reason why they can't when you look at the players out there, as long as they play to their full capabilities. Coming up against a team here that's difficult to know how they're going to react to getting relegated last season. If they do pick themselves up and forget about it, I think they can have a successful campaign.
Now we can check on the Fulham lineup. The kind of players that we expect, the kind of performance. And here's the shot. Fine save he's made there. And he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Good strong tackle. Well, they're attacking here. Might be a chance for Newcastle. So it's the big day for the manager. A competitive match with his new team.
Yeah, he's bound to be nervous, isn't he? Because you want to get off to a good start.
Floyd Aite. And here we've got a free kick given by the referee. Malone. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Jack Colback. He'll need to try and get the ball back now. Malone. Well, he's got away from him. Here's Renato Sanchez. Parker. Tom Kearney. Well, they're in a good position here. And it's going to be his throw here. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Looking to play his teammate through. They've got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing. I think that's what the professionals call overplaying. Too many passes. This with a chance to go into the lead now. That's gone behind for a corner for Fulham. They cope with it well defensively. Callas. And now the shot! Oh, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Christian Atsu. And Newcastle on the attack. Shots on here. That's well wide. Some transfer news for you to digest, Alan Smith, for all of us to digest, really. Gonzalo Higuain has signed for Juventus.
And he is a good player. He's got plenty of excellent years ahead of him in my book, so that £65 million, that ballpark figure, I think they won't live to regret it.
Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Lovely one-touch football. Parker! That's a fine effort, but the match is still level. Scott Parker. Malone. Sheikh Giote. Moving forward again. And Newcastle United. Read the play well to intercept. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Good strong tackle.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum.
And it could be for Newcastle. Shot on. Terrific stop. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. Well, the stats So the referee's happy, the players are in position, the second half gets underway. Tom Kearney. Good position, they've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Tom Kearney. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Jack Colback. Matt Ritchie. Now Atsu. And in he goes with the tackle. Onto the attack now. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Well, the game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team are going to perhaps gamble on that working for them now. Into the attacking third. Came in with a challenge. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Now Atsu. Now it's Fulham who've got the ball. There's a sub coming on for Newcastle. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. Well, that's what substitutes are for, to be used. And we've got one coming on now. Good defending. Now he's looking for support. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Matt Ritchie. Well, they're in a good position here. Here's Renato Sanchez. This with a chance to go into the lead now. He has scored. Well, a certain amount of relief, I think, from the players as well as the fans. A lot of times they've come close. It looked like it was going to be one of those days, but now they lead eventually 1-0. Shows if you do the difficult thing in the right areas and it comes off, this is what happens. You get a great goal.
Sometimes you see somebody beat a couple of opponents and then it comes to nothing, but this fella made sure he had an end product to that. Wonderful bit of skill.
Number 15.
Well, that was the opening goal. We've had to wait to the second half to get it, but it's come now. Parker. Tackle here. They're looking for a hero here, this team.
Well, the manager on the sidelines has made his intent.
And now the shot! And such quality in the build-up. And a brilliant finish, a wonderful goal.
Oh, this is end-to-end stuff, isn't it? I hope we're in for a bit more of the same.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now.
Number 17, Luis Perez. Form goal. Number 26, Tomas
Aluko. Tomas Kalas. He's coming forward with some danger. And the cross is in. We could do a better cross than that, I think. And it was easy to cope with. Mohamed Diame. And we have 9 remaining minutes. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. Tomas Kalas. Scott Parker. There's good progress with this attack. Promising build-up until that challenge. It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution. It's a quick break. Well, this should be it. And shoots! They have taken the lead here in the dying moments.
Well, this place is absolutely jumping. What a finish and at what a stage in this match.
Well, they've been working hard for this, and they've got it, and surely the victory with it.
Well, they are known as a very fit team that can go to the very end, and that's paid dividends here, I think.
Well, a very exciting climax to an exciting game. This could be the decider.
Well, it could be at this stage of the match. There doesn't seem much of an opportunity to come back. I think that could be decisive.
Can they do it in these closing minutes?
Well, the manager on the sidelines waving his centre-halves forward. Could be Route 1 stuff now.
Here comes the cross. And Newcastle have won.
English Football League Championship. Fulham 1, Newcastle United 2. English League Cup. Accrington Stanley 2, Blackburn Rovers 2. Accrington Stanley won 4-3 on penalties. Barnsley 2, Wycombe Wanderers 1. Birmingham City 3, Coventry City 0. Blackpool 1, Cardiff City 2. Brentford 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 2 after extra time. Bristol Rovers 2, Rotherham United 1. English Football League Championship. Aston Villa 3, Rotherham United 1. Barnsley 1, Derby County 2. Brentford 1, Ipswich Town 1. Burton Albion 1, Bristol City 1. Cardiff City 1, Queen's Park Rangers 2. Leeds United 0, Birmingham City 1. Newcastle United 3, Huddersfield Town 0. Norwich City 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Preston North End 0, Fulham 0. Wigan Athletic 1, English Football League Championship. Newcastle United 2, Reading 1. English Football League Championship. Birmingham City 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Blackburn Rovers 2, Burton Albion 1. Bristol City 1, Newcastle United 2. Derby County 0, Aston Villa 2. Fulham 2, Cardiff City 1. Ipswich Town 2, Norwich City 1. Nottingham Forest 1, Wigan Athletic 1. Queen's Park Rangers 1, Preston North End 0. Reading 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 2. Rotherham United 2, Brentford 1. English League Cup. Birmingham City 0, Derby County 2. Cardiff City 1, Chelsea 2. Huddersfield Town 5, Stevenage. English Football League Championship. English Football League Championship. Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Brentford 1. Derby County 2, Newcastle United 3. Fulham 2, Birmingham City 1. Norwich City 3, Cardiff City 0. Preston North End 2, Barnsley 0. Queen's Park Rangers 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. Reading 2, Ipswich Town 1. Rotherham United 0, Bristol City 2. Sheffield Wednesday 3, Wigan Athletic 0. English Football League Championship. Aston Villa 2, Brentford 0. Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Huddersfield Town 0. Derby County 2, Ipswich Town 1. Fulham 2, Burton Albion 1. Leeds United 2, Blackburn Rovers 1. Norwich City 1, Wigan Athletic 0. Preston North End 1, Cardiff City 2. Queen's Park Rangers 2, Newcastle United 0. English Football League Championship. Barnsley 0, Reading 1. Birmingham City 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Blackburn Rovers 2, Rotherham United 1. Brentford 2, Preston North End 1. Bristol City 2, Derby County 1. Burton Albion 0, Brighton and Hove Albion. English League Cup. Arsenal 1, Portsmouth 2 after extra time. Bolton Wanderers 1, Huddersfield Town 2. English Football League Championship. Aston Villa 1, English Football League Championship. Newcastle United 1, Norwich City 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Brighton and Hove Albion with 26 points. In second, Newcastle United with 23 points. In third, Aston Villa with 21 points. English Football League Championship. Birmingham City 0, Blackburn Rovers 0. Brentford 0, Wigan Athletic 1. Bristol City 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Burton Albion 1, Cardiff City 1. Ipswich Town 0, Huddersfield Town 2. Leeds United 4, Barnsley 1. Preston North End 1, Aston Villa 0. Reading 1, Derby County 2. Rotherham United 2, Newcastle United 1. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Norwich City 1. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Brighton and Hove Albion with 26 points. In second, rising up the table, are Norwich City with 23 points. In third, moving down, are Newcastle United with 23 points. In fourth and falling are Aston Villa with 21 points. In fifth, Reading with 20 points. In sixth, Fulham with 20 points. In seventh, Queen's Park Rangers with 19 points. In 8th, climbing the table, are Derby County with 19 points. Bottom of the table, Burton Albion with 6 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom moving down are Brentford with 7 points. Third bottom rising up the table are Huddersfield Town with 8 points. Fourth bottom and falling are Barnsley with 10 points. Fifth bottom, Cardiff City with 10 points. English Football League Championship. Aston Villa 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Barnsley 1, Fulham 1. Blackburn Rovers 1, Ipswich Town 0. Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Preston North End 1. Cardiff City 1, Bristol City 2. Derby County 1, Leeds United 1. Huddersfield Town 2, Sheffield. English Football League Championship. Barnsley 1, Newcastle United 0. Birmingham City 0, Rotherham United 1. Blackburn Rovers 2, Nottingham Forest 0. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Cardiff City 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Derby County 0, Brentford 2. Fulham 2, Norwich City 2. Ipswich Town 0, Burton Albion 0. Leeds United 2, Wigan Athletic 2. Preston North End 1, Huddersfield Town 2. Queen's Park Rangers 3, Bristol City. English Football League Championship. Aston Villa 1, Fulham 1. Brentford 0, Barnsley 0. Bristol City 2, Blackburn Rovers 1. Burton Albion 1, Birmingham City 2. Huddersfield Town 1, Derby County 2. Newcastle United 3, Ipswich Town 0. Norwich City 0, Preston North End 0. English League Cup. Huddersfield Town 0, Sunderland 1. English Football League Championship. Barnsley 2, Bristol City 0. Birmingham City 2, Aston Villa 1. Blackburn Rovers 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Norwich City 2. Cardiff City 2, Wigan Athletic 2. Derby County 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Fulham 1, Huddersfield Town 1. Ipswich Town 1, Rotherham United 1. Leeds United 0, Burton Albion 2. Preston North End 1, Newcastle United 1. Reading 1, Nottingham Forest 2. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Brighton and Hove Albion with 33 points. In second, climbing the table, are Norwich City with 31 points. In third, moving down, are Newcastle United with 30 points. In fourth, Queen's Park Rangers with 26 points. In fifth, rising up the table, are Derby County with 26 points. In sixth and falling are Aston Villa with 24 points. In seventh, moving down, are Fulham with 24 points. In eighth and falling are Leeds United with 23 points. Bottom of the table, Burton Albion with 10 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Brentford with 11 points. Third bottom, Huddersfield Town with 13 points. Fourth bottom, Cardiff City with 14 points. Fifth bottom, moving down, are Wolverhampton Wanderers with 14 points. The Football Association Challenge Cup. Accrington Stanley 1, Barnet 1. Carlisle United 1, Leyton Orient 2. Cheltenham Town 1, Stevenage 1. Mansfield Town 0, Plymouth Argyle 1. Portsmouth 1, Colchester United 1. English Football League Championship. Aston Villa 1, Blackburn Rovers 1. Bristol City 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 2. Burton Albion 1, Barnsley 1. Huddersfield Town 1, Birmingham City 2. Newcastle United 4, Cardiff City 1. Norwich City 1, Leeds United 1. Nottingham Forest 0, Queen's Park Rangers 2. Rotherham United 0, Preston North End 1. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Ipswich Town 0. Wigan Athletic 1, Reading 1. Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Derby County 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Brighton and Hove Albion with 34 points. In second, climbing the table, are Newcastle United with 33 points. In third and falling are Norwich City with 32 points. In fourth, Queen's Park Rangers with 30 points. In fifth, Derby County with 26 points. In sixth, Aston Villa with 25 points. In seventh, rising up the table, are Sheffield Wednesday with 24 points. In eighth, moving down, are Fulham with 24 points. Bottom of the table, Burton Albion with 11 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom and falling